What is up, guys? I truly hate making these kind of videos, as I don't want to necessarily post negative stuff, as, you know, I need people to play the game for them to watch my content as well. Otherwise, I'm sadly, you know, jobless. But the state of the game is at its worst point ever. And I don't want to make these videos because I don't want to discourage people from playing it, right? And I don't want to discourage anyone from coming back to the game. But what Timmy has done this time is truly their worst mistake of all time. And Timmy has made countless mistakes. I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes in this video as well that they've done over the last 3-4 years. But this thing right here, the worst mistake they've ever done. I've never seen a drop in player base and viewership as hard as on this patch. Not only have they ruined the game for free-to-play players or players that are maybe new to the game, as they're stuck in this terrible system where they can't unlock their favorite Pokemon. They also have ruined it for the higher level players in certain regions, because there just are not enough players that can get to Legend. On top of, I know so many people are quitting or quit the game because of the consistent crashing and draft, which they are trying to fix and they still haven't fixed. It's still crashing and draft left and right. But this system just got even worse, you know? I'm here on my second account, where I kind of try to get some like free-to-play experience in as well. And they've officially removed EOS coins. This was one of the ways I could still get some EOS coins in, to maybe unlock new characters. They have now removed it. And some of you probably don't even know about it yet. And you're going to see this video and you're like, okay, now I'm fully done. So some of you are probably going to quit the game over knowing that EOS coins are gone from this, because this was a good way to actually earn some of these disgusting license points. But now, it's gone. No more EOS coins. You just get item enhancers tickets and a bunch of useless stuff you can't even use anywhere. Amazing. And now I'm stuck here. I'm trying to unlock Mewtwo. I don't know who came up with the system. This system is the worst offense to a game. This is absolutely terrible. Whoever... And the fact that they even packaged this as like a nice update is so shameless, right? If it was at least easier, okay? If it was at least easier to unlock things in this and make it faster, but no, it feels longer, right? There's less resources, there's no incentive to play the game. Before you at least earn some EOS coins, there's no events that have license points, right? They didn't even replace this. They just removed EOS coins from this. And they didn't even add license points to it. Like, wake up! What is this company doing? They're straight up just wanting to kill this game. If I look like, just in case you look, these are my YouTube stats from this month since the license journey. I just see everywhere I go on YouTube, everywhere I go on Twitch, I see down arrows on all my content. And I think I'm probably not the only one. I think most content creators in Unite are going to see a similar trend where everything they do, people's going to stop because the game is just, what are they supposed to do? And there's not even incentive to play the game. There's no incentive. You play one game a day, right? You go to events, you play one game a day to unlock this daily mission right here. You win one battle, participate in one. Yeah, nice. And you have to even win, I guess. And that's it. And then you have to gamble to get a license points from this. It's not even guaranteed. There's like gambling in this as well, that you get different license points. Why can't it be consistent at least? There's a chance, that's the funny part is, you know, that you see there's a chance to get a Unite license for 0.01%. The funny part is, okay, it's not a license you don't have. It can be any license. So if you have the license, guess what you get? No, you don't get license points. No. You don't get to choose maybe another Pokemon. No. You get tickets. You get tickets. If you have the 0.01% chance, you hit a Unite license out of one of these, you have the Pokemon, you get tickets. They have to... Why is there no events for this? Why is there no, like, license points in the ranked mode? Why don't you just, once you get to Master Rank, you can choose a license of, like, some lower level or something? Make the game more... Why is there no incentive to play? It's play one game, get these license points, and then it takes 3 months to maybe unlock Mewtwo Y, which you don't even want. Right? So I had to unlock Wigglytuff, which I didn't want. I had to unlock a bunch of Pokemon I didn't want. Eldegoss, like, maybe I'm more crush on this account, Blissey. Some people don't want to play Lapras or Absol maybe or something. Like, you have to unlock a bunch of Pokemon you don't even want. So after I unlock Mewtwo, I can select at least something. I could go for Meowth at least. But just this also, just for new Pokemon coming out, right? Let's say you unlock Meowth here, and then you have Slowbro Dragapult. Look how long it takes until you can maybe unlock the next upcoming Pokemon without money, right? Another 10 levels later. This is gonna take like 3 years to go from here to here to here to here to here. It's gonna take like 3 years, and the resources haven't decreased. And it's more expensive to get a Pokemon now, right? These used to be like 18,000 coins. Now they're the equivalent to 19,600 points, and there's less ways of earning these. This is one of the craziest mistakes and mind-boggling decisions they've done. It's not the only one they've done lately, right? What is this hate item garbage? Making hate items level 40. Why does it cost... How many item enhancers cost again? Like, on my main account, I had like 500 item enhancers or 500 tickets, and I can't even get every single item to level 40. It's not even important. Like, the level 40 does not matter, right? But it puts a very bad taste into the player base, making it think like this game is pay to win, right? Because, oh, suddenly someone has more stats because they paid more. Like, wake up, Timmy! Even level 30 items is the reason why the game, at the start, when it came out, had very bad taste towards it, because people thought the level 30 items are pay to win. And they were not. You had to pay to get level 30 items, right? You had to. And now they make them level 40! Who asked for this? Who? No one did. Not even said, talk about the emblem system. They just put this garbage into right here, never updated it, never made it any better, and now it's just there. The funny, like, this is how incompetent they are. The emblem system is so bad that it has yet to be enabled in tournament games. Because it has different stats on certain things, and there's RNG if you get good emblems or not. This system, to make an even playing field, right, in tournaments, has not been enabled in tournaments. I can show it right here. If you go to recommend, if you open up a tournament lobby. It's ridiculous, right? A feature like this is not allowed in tournaments. You cannot. Like, you can't even enable it. If I load in right now, I literally cannot choose an emblem page. It's ridiculous. How is a feature like... They never even tried to make it better. They never did anything with this. And now it's just there. It's absolutely useless. You have it still. You can get them all the energy rewards. It hasn't received a new emblem in years. Haven't received any major updates in years. They just let it sit here. It's ridiculous. So between EX Pokemon, which was also hilarious because they also disallowed EX Pokemon in tournaments for one entire year because there was such a stupid idea of Timmy. EX Pokemon, emblem system, level 40 items, Mega Evolution. The fact that they try to sell these garbage-ass Pokemon, recycled ones, as like new releases towards the game is also so just ridiculous. So it's just the same Pokemon, but the fact that they sold these as new characters for the full price as well is one of the worst things ever. It should have been a Mega Evolution Stone. I don't want 3 Charizards in the same game. It looks hilarious, but it's just nonsense to have 3 Charizards in the same game. It doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense. It should have been an Evolution Stone. They could have still sold the Evolution Stone as an event and for gems, right? It's just a different way of playing Charizard. And you just equip Mega Charizard Y Stone, you equip the Mega Charizard X Stone, and then your Pokemon is a bit different. Why is that so difficult? Why is it they could have still sold it for gems as well, right? Just because it's now a held item, they could have still sold the stone, right? For gems. And there's probably so much more that I miss. Like, the game, the problem is, you know, the game was at its highest point during Mewtwo release. That's when the player base was the highest. That's when people watched Unite. That's when people came to Unite, came back maybe to Unite. Or started playing it during Mewtwo. Then they just didn't do anything. They didn't do anything after the Mewtwo. They took zero advantage of it. Probably the biggest mistake they've ever done. Because they started working on the Chinese version for the next 2 years. And now the Chinese version completely failed. So pretty much, Unite was at its highest point. They completely abandoned it to work on the Chinese version. Because they were hoping it would be even bigger. And they could make more money off the Chinese version. That one completely failed. It's that, yeah, that barely, I don't even know. Like, we don't even get their version now. We don't even get the first to 500. We completely forget about it. Never happening, because the Chinese people don't like it. And then they came back to us now. This summer, they came back to our game, but it's just way too late. And now they're trying to make us for money again, because they can't make China for money. Now they're trying to make us for money again by making these absolutely awful decisions. Left and right. I do appreciate the Groudon, Kyogre, right? But then again, we just had a new season start. Every single time a new season starts, there should be something new in ranked mode to play for, right? There should be an update to it, at least something. So if you don't know, UCS is back now. Like, the United Championship Series is starting tomorrow. And yeah, Rayquaza is back. So if a team loses, they can choose Rayquaza as the upcoming map. So I was hoping that for this ranked season, they bring back Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, make it all three at the same time, and once you accept a queue, you will see which map you're playing, right? And then rework Rayquaza. Just make a Rayquaza rework. Make it similar to the other ones, make it a buff that can be stolen, I don't know, make it move speed or something, or even a bigger shield, and then it can be stolen as well. Remove the score sheet of it, right? Because the score sheet is the problem with Rayquaza. You now know it, the Groudon Kyogre without the score sheet definitely feel much nicer to be up against. Even though, of course, the buffs are also still very strong, and the final objective decides the game most of the time. That's really quite nice. Make it stealable. But yeah, I don't know, I guess. I'm currently in a terrible state. Doesn't matter if I stream. I lost 100 average viewers on my Twitch stream since last month. I'm losing hundreds of thousands views on my YouTube channels every month now. I'm still going to be here for 2026, and I will try my best. But of course, a lot of you are leaving, and for good reasons, right? I understand it. If you stop watching Unite, if you stop watching my content because Unite is in the gutter, I understand. I can't be mad about it. Totally understandable. They've just done so much garbage for this game now that no one's asking for. I didn't forget about the bug yesterday with choice specs lasting like 8 hours, so I couldn't even play the start of the new season. And yeah, it's depressing, sadly. I do have a cool announcement. Maybe it's already out by the time this video is out. So check out my Twitter. I do have a cool announcement I'm happy for, related to the UCS. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm gonna still watch Unite this year. If you want to support my content, I will still upload. I will try to not showcase a terrible mood, even though it's so mentally draining right now. It's so mentally draining. Before anyone says, quit or switch games, it doesn't work like this, okay? I know you're trying to be nice. No, I will not be playing Mobile Legends. That is unrealistic. And I hope that maybe Timmy makes some better decisions along this year still. But it seems to be maybe being the last year of Pokemon Unite as a content creator. And yeah, it sucks. I would like to do this another few years, honestly. I think this game has potential to be there for years and years as a Pokemon game. But I don't know if it's Timmy's fault, the Pokemon company fault, but someone should get fired and someone else that cares more should be hired. It's ridiculous to have people sitting in a room getting paid. Maybe they don't get paid. Maybe the devs don't get paid. Who knows? To come up with this garbage. Getting paid to release this garbage and brainstorming in a room together, and no one is like, hey, that's gonna make people quit the game. Yeah, but think about the money we could make. Oh, the money, yeah, of course. Nice, amazing. We could be making so much money. From who? Who's gonna spend money on these? The people who already spend money still spend money. The whales don't care about this. This just ruins the experience for new players. It's gonna make it so bad for anyone who starts playing this game to actually enjoy it. Just to squeeze out a little bit more money. Ridiculous. Anyways, rant over. There's this, like, if I make a mistake video about Timmy, I'm probably gonna be sitting here for like 5 hours in a video. And yeah. So guys, again, I will be here for 2026. I hope you will be some of you will be still supporting my content. If not, I understand it. You know, no big feelings. Game is in the mud right now. And the license journey, no words from them about it. No changes. Yeah. Well, tomorrow the UCS is starting. If you want to watch it on my Twitch channel, twitch.com/CrisHeroes. Make sure you tune in. We're going to be watching Europe, probably LATAM, and North America. So it's going to be very fun. The new season is starting. Might see some Rayquaza in action. I wonder if some teams are going to pick Rayquaza. So the team that loses the first game can choose any of the maps. They can choose Rayquaza, Groudon, or Kyogre if they lose the first game. So we're only going to see some Groudon again, which is exciting. I just wish there was also Groudon in ranked, right? Or at least make Kyogre, Groudon both in ranked. And when you hit a game, when you go into draft, it's one of these two maps. But no, they just reset the season, put me back into Master Rank. It's going to take me 100 games to get to Legend, and then I can't play the game anymore because the matchmaker will not find me games. So, alright guys, have a good one. Thanks for listening to this rant. And I still wish I still hope this, yeah, I don't know. I want this game to be successful, of course, as it's my job. But this game is good. It's just so mishandled. Like, the baseline of Pokemon Unite is amazing. A Pokemon MOBA is peak. And that sucks even further to just know how much potential this game has and how little they're making out of it. Well, thanks guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.